me a favor and like, comment, and smash that subscribe button for more scary content. Now, enjoy this week's show. They say there's a serial killer in New England. Not in the headlines, not in official police briefings, but in the shadows, between what's been found and what hasn't, in the silence of the woods, in the growing fear across Connecticut, Massachusetts, and Rhode Island. It began in March 2025. A woman named Paige Fannin was found dead in Groton, Connecticut. She'd been missing since February. Her body was discovered near a commuter lot tucked into the trees, partially decomposed. A homicide investigation was opened. Just days later in New Haven, another woman, Denise Leary, was found dead along a roadside. She was 59. There were no visible signs of trauma. The medical examiner listed her cause of death as undetermined. Less than a week after that, Michelle Romano, age 56, was found in a wooded area of Foster, Rhode Island. No witnesses, no suspect, no public statement on how she died. 3 women, 3 different states, 3 bodies found outdoors, all in less than 3 weeks. No official connection, but something didn't sit right. In April, the discoveries continued. In Killingly, Connecticut, human remains were found behind a commercial building, skeletal, unidentified. In Taunton, Massachusetts, 2 separate bodies were discovered weeks apart, one in a wooded area, the other closer to a residential street. Pawtucket, Rhode Island. More bones recovered near an abandoned building. Norwalk, New Haven, Plymouth. One after another, the headlines kept coming. And then, in Westerly, Rhode Island, not far from Taylor Swift's Watch Hill mansion, another body surfaced. This time, a man, 31-year-old Eric Wine. Authorities ruled his death as non-suspicious, no foul play. Still, by late May, the number of recovered bodies across the region had reached 12. Some were fully decomposed, some were found in bags, some skeletal remains scattered in woods, behind buildings, near highways, or along coastal access points. Most weren't discovered by search parties. They were found by accident. And that's when the public started asking questions. A Facebook group called New England Serial Killer gained over 65,000 members in just a matter of weeks. TikTok and Reddit were flooded with maps, theories, timelines. People tracked discovery sites, watched press releases, scanned police radio chatter, and tried to make sense of it all. Is this the work of one person? Is someone moving between states, leaving victims in the woods and vanishing? Police said no. In every press release, authorities insisted that the deaths were not connected, that each case was being investigated on its own, that some were natural, some still under review. In Groton, a suspect was arrested, 68-year-old Donald Koffel, charged in the murder of Suzanne Wormser. Her body was found dismembered and stuffed in a suitcase, but police made one thing very clear. This was unrelated to the other cases. Still, for the public, it wasn't enough. Because if there's no link, why are there so many bodies? Why so little information? Why the sudden spike in discoveries? Former FBI instructor Scott Duffy told CT Insider that he saw no forensic evidence connecting the deaths. But he also admitted the timing was unusual, and that it was fair for people to ask questions. Criminologist James Allen Fox said the same thing, that serial killers usually show a pattern, same type of victim, same cause of death, same staging. And that pattern wasn't visible here, but others weren't so sure. Jane Borowski, the only known survivor of the unsolved Connecticut River Valley serial killer, warned that people should take this seriously. She said that when this many people are found dead, this close together, the public deserves answers. And former Connecticut State Police Detective Peter Valentin added that just because the bodies were discovered in the same window of time doesn't mean they all died recently. Some could have been there for months, maybe even years. The only names publicly confirmed as of July 2025 are Paige Fannin, Denise Leary, Michelle Romano, and Eric Ween. The other remains still unidentified, still being analyzed, still no official cause of death released. 12 bodies, 3 states, no connection confirmed, no suspect, no charges. But the fear is real. People across the region have changed how they move. Some no longer walk alone. Others carry pepper spray. Trailheads are quiet. Beach parking lots sit emptier than usual. The idea of a serial killer, whether true or not, has already changed the way people behave. Rhode Island police even responded to tips from the Facebook group. They searched beach areas near Narragansett. They didn't find anything, but the rumors never stopped. Because this isn't just about the bodies, it's about the silence, the lack of information, the uncertainty. Even with no official link, the number of bodies, the speed of the discoveries, the repeated use of the same phrase, no foul play suspected. It all feels too quiet. And when things get too quiet, people start looking over their shoulders. As of now, authorities continue to say there is no evidence of a serial killer in New England. But for many, that answer doesn't feel complete. Not with so many questions still unanswered. No forensic ties, no named person of interest, and no explanation for why this region, right now, has seen a wave of death like this. So when another body is found, when another wooded area is taped off, when another victim goes unnamed, the theory will resurface. Remember, fear doesn't go away. It just follows you home.